What's up, y'all? Had a really interesting package come in the mail recently. It is this refrigerator for the Cybertruck. This was sent from my friends over at TesStudio. They sent it for me to check it out and make a video to show you guys. I am very curious to see how this is going to do. I'm sure you guys probably know we travel for a living. That's our full-time job, doing mini golf stuff for a different YouTube channel. If not, that probably sounds really weird if you didn't know that's what we do. But we always travel with a cooler. Everywhere we go, we usually throw it in the bed, just one with an ice pack, standard cooler. When they told me about this, it had me very interested. So today, we're gonna get it open, we're gonna install it in the truck. It goes in between the two front seats, so it's in the perfect spot if you have stuff during the day or for even long distance traveling like we do. I'm really excited to dive into this. Let's do it. So right now in the truck, I actually have in the spot, this is where it goes, right here in the middle floor area. Probably one of my favorite accessories I have for my truck. This was also from TesStudio. I'll have everything linked in the description down below, as well as a discount code if you wanna check it out. But it's a trash can with storage underneath and cup holders. I love this. I actually use this a lot. So having the fridge is a possible replacement for it means I have very high hopes in how this is gonna work, because this is seriously probably one of my favorite accessories I've ever had. So let's get this guy out, and then I'll see you guys on the passenger side because we have to do some work to install the fridge. So one thing that I didn't realize until I started watching videos of people installing this themselves is because the tolerances are so tight to fit this thing into this gap, is this plastic trim piece running down right here. You actually have to take this out, and they send you one with it that's two pieces that you snap in afterwards because it's so tight that the fridge can't fit over this rail. So we gotta take that out, and from what I remember seeing is you do have to do some TLC on your truck for this, but the carpet up here, you have to pull this down to get access to this point right here. Make sure to always read the instructions. So yeah, that's the first step, is to remove the carpet to get access to this, then remove this, and then slide the carpet back in. That seems easy enough. I'm a one-man show right now, so there's gonna be some awkward filming angles. That's just how it works around here. Oh, that was easy. Yeah, you can basically just slide your finger. There's a gap naturally. So you pretty much just slide your finger in there. There's one clip in the back right corner. I'm pretty sure basically everything else is just magnets. Like, there's some foam in there, so make sure not to move that around too much. But the way they put this together, like Tesla themselves, was really well done. Yeah, it's just magnets all the way around. The bottom was much easier. Obviously be careful, you don't want to break the clips. But you can kind of just, once you get a few of them out, you can just kind of work your hand the whole way up like that. It sounds worse than it is, but that's pretty much it. Ah, there we go. Now we're making progress. Now we're moving. Guy's got to manhandle it a little bit. Now we're free. But that opens up this cavity right here. And then, I say it's literally just magnets. You can go and put this back now. Just, it'll snap in the whole way. And there's two clips on this right side. And if you have your lights on, you should be able to see it pretty well. They pretty much just guide right into place. Yep, there's one right there. One right there. That part was easy. Once you're like confident and not babying it too much, it pretty much comes right out. There's two parts of the fridge, and it's really clever how this thing was designed. So you have the main fridge body itself, and then this back cavity right here, there's this piece, which is basically just, I think, like pretty much a fuse box in the main power supply. So you sit this, I'm gonna get all the cables taken care of first in a second, but this basically slides in, as you heard, pretty much perfectly. Like, there's no wiggle room there at all. That power cable runs to the outlet behind the center console in the back seat. That's where the power comes from. Then the fridge itself will sit right here, and then the fridge plugs into this power supply, and that's how you power the whole thing. I guarantee you there are gonna be other accessories that are gonna be able to use this part right here in the future. That is so well thought out. And then the main power supply just runs down the side of the passenger seat all the way to the back, and then it says to go ahead and plug that in. Obviously, not putting power to it out right now. So if you have those outlets turned on, I'd recommend you probably turning them off. In the meantime, you gotta plug it in. And then basically all this excess cable for the refrigerator itself, you have to make fit into this little cavity. There we go. So yeah, all the extra power cable, as you're kind of pushing it in, you gotta stuff it into this little gap. So this should just kind of slide in. I'm gonna have to come around to y'all's side to make sure I get all the cable out of the way, because I am definitely not gonna be able to do it from this side. It is in. I have not given the outlet power yet. We still have to put the other side bracket piece back on, but that, I mean, that is a perfect fit. And like, Obviously, I don't have the other side on, but there is hardly any wiggle room, if any, even with the other rail missing. That's fantastic. And just like that, we are good. So that top piece running down right there, again, there are no clips for that piece, but there are 2 clips on this bottom rail. You put this one in, you kind of slot it in first. It doesn't go all the way up into the carpet up there. It kind of just slots in right up on the edge of it. That sits there, and then you put this piece on afterwards. It does have 2 clips that clips into place, which therefore keeps that one in place. It says to give it 4 hours of sitting before you turn it on, so I will see you guys tomorrow, and then we'll power this thing on and kind of see how long it takes to cool down to probably like 34 degrees, which would be refrigerator temperatures for how we use it. And I actually totally forgot to show this, but there's actually, I just put it on, a rubber mat that comes with it that goes on top of the door for the fridge itself, so you can kind of like throw your phone or anything on that, and it'll keep it from slipping around as much. Very, very thoughtful little addition. All right, we're back. The fridge is sat for long enough now. We can turn it on. I am very curious to see how long it's gonna take to cool down. We'll see. It's been, obviously, it's in my garage, so it's not the hottest place for it to sit in, but I wanna see whatever the temperature's at right now, the ambient temperature, how long it takes to get it down to say 34, because on a road trip, that's where I would keep it at, because I wanna use it as a fridge, not necessarily a freezer. So here, let's grab you guys and let's see the process of getting this thing actually turned down. All right, so the first thing to make sure you do, obviously turn the outlets on in the truck, that way you can get power, and then simply just come down over here on the side. There's buttons actually on both sides. I forgot to point that out before, which is really nice. We can be operated from either side. Just simply hit the power button. This is the plus, this is the minus for controlling the temperature, as well as changing settings. Just simply hold the power button down right here. You'll hear it beep. There we go. So right now it is 75 degrees, and if you press the power button, just click it once. Now that's flashing, you can change it to eco mode. I want to put it in max mode because I want to see how quickly it can cool down. So it's at 75 degrees right now. 34 is where I would run it at. So we're going to start a stopwatch on my watch and see how long it takes to go from 75 degrees down to 34. And I'll see you guys after. All right, we're just about there. It's 35 degrees as you can see right now, and it has taken 36 minutes, 23 seconds, about 36 and a half minutes. I heard it just turn off. It just hit 34. And one nice thing was, it didn't even use a percentage of battery on the truck. I didn't look to see what the mileage was, because obviously that'll fluctuate a little bit. But to do the hardest part, which is the initial cool down, now it's at 33. To do the initial cool down, which is the most like extensive and strenuous part of this whole thing, it didn't use a percentage of battery, so that's actually pretty good. Obviously, it takes a long time for it to cool down. That's just gonna be normal once it's at a higher temperature. But if say you're packing for a trip and doing stuff like that, just turn it on, turn the outlets on when you start packing, and by the time you're ready to go, put the food in last, you're good to go. So in my opinion, that's not that bad. But one test I wanna do before we end this video, I wanna see how much this can actually hold, because I haven't showed you the capacity yet. That's my bad. I have 10 energy drink cans. That's the best thing I could think to show for sizing. Let's dive in. Let's see how well these things fit in here. But before we do that, one thing I do wanna show you, on the inside, so when you open this guy up, it's got like a magnet to keep it shut so you can hear it, like, it grabs at the end. There is a little tray at the top right here. You can see the slant, as well as, it's gonna be hard to film this and show it, but down here, there's a little tray. Man, it's freezing down here at the bottom. So you can fit a few small things, like maybe some fruits, vegetables, stuff like that. Yogurt, I don't know, just random things off of my head there. Slide it back, and then you have all this main capacity. But yeah, let's grab some energy drinks and see how this all fits in here. And with putting these in here, I am leaving the bottom tray underneath in, so we're just using this main cavity because it's gonna probably fit more smoothly and give a better idea of how exactly all these fit. We're just gonna put them any way we possibly can, and they're probably gonna roll a little bit to see how much can fit in here. It's obviously gonna fit these 10 super easily, but I'm curious to see how much extra space there's gonna be after this goes in. Let that guy, oh, that fits perfect like that. And they're like the exact width almost of the energy cans too. And obviously both of these pieces can be removed. Let's say you don't want this piece in there because you want to have a more flat area. Just take it out like that. We're going to do that for this to see how it fits in here. So far that is 4 or 5. I have 10 total, so we can see how much room is left afterwards. But as you can tell, this is much bigger. Oh, I know. I have the door open, I'm sorry. It's beeping at me. This is a ton of space. You can put them on the sides too. Like, it's almost like it was made to put a bunch of energy drinks in. So this is number 10 right here. And you can see it's still probably got at least a third capacity left. Like, that is a lot, especially just for it to be in the floorboard like this. That is so much capacity. So there you guys go. That is the refrigerator from TesStudio for the Cybertruck. I absolutely love this thing. If you want to check it out for yourself, I will have a link at the top in the description down below as well. If you want to use my discount code, it's Brooks Holt. It'll save you some money. The percentage might fluctuate throughout the year, but no matter what, using my code Brooks Holt will save you guys some cash. So if you want to do that, I'd appreciate it. But thank you to them for sending this out. Thank you all for watching. I think this is an awesome product. I highly recommend it. See y'all very soon in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.